Well, it's no secret that the NBA is trying to look for the next golden child for the NBA, the poster boy, I should say, for the NBA for the foreseeable future. We know that LeBron James is going to retire relatively soon, as he's around 34 to 35 years old, with a couple of great years left in him, but at the same time, it's still time to look for the next successor to the throne. We know it went from Michael Jordan to LeBron James because during that gap in that period, although Shaq and Kobe filled that void, it still wasn't enough to reach the heights and levels that Michael Jordan brought it to. But since LeBron James came into the league, they finally reached that height again, and it's finally gotten to that controversy where ESPN has to cover him. First Take, Undisputed, whatever TV show you like to watch on Fox or ESPN, they always like to cover a guy like LeBron James. Now, the next question is going to be who is going to be that next poster child? Who's going to be the next golden boy of the NBA? Some worthy candidates in this, of course, are guys like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Even though those two guys are older, they're still in their contention for being the poster child. You, of course, have guys like Trae Young. I already said Luka Doncic. You have guys that might be coming into the future. And one of those guys that I believe is going to take the league over by storm is, of course, Zion Williamson. And if you guys don't believe me, here's more proof that you would need to know that Zion Williamson is going to be the next LeBron James in terms of someone that everybody talks about for here on out on Undisputed and First Take. According to the Real GM report, Duke had a higher ESPN rating than the NBA during the 2018-2019 season. And that's a big thing because we know that ESPN's big stuff that they like to cover, of course, college basketball and NBA basketball along with Monday Night Football. We know that ESPN basketball is something that's really highly coveted, and it's the reason why the Western Conference Finals or the Eastern Conference Finals that they mostly have are very highly rated television programs. Well, even more highly televised this year was, of course, the Duke games because of Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, and Cam Reddish. The top 5 prospects in high school decided to go to Duke, and it was the reason why they netted a 2.23 million viewers per telecast compared to 1.99 for the NBA. And to me, when you look at those numbers, I understand that a lot of people get sick and tired of someone talking about Zion Williamson, what he had for breakfast, what's his dog's last name, all these weird questions that people like to ask about Zion Williamson that ESPN somehow knows the answer to. I know a lot of people get tired of the Zion Williamson thing, but think about it. We've been having the same LeBron discussion for probably the past, 10 to 12 years since he's been in the league, since he's finally been in that championship contending mode. We've talked about LeBron James ad nauseum, in my opinion, to the point where, some people are getting sick of it. But it's kind of the same thing that we're going to get with Zion Williamson, just because we know what type of athlete and explosive personality that Zion has. We know that he's a character. We know that he's a guy that's going to get everybody involved. He's a guy that everybody wants to be a part of because we know his personality and the type of play that he likes to bring onto the court. We know that averaging 22 points a game. I mean, the problem, or the thing with Zion Williamson, in my opinion, is the fact that not only is he going to excel on the court with Duke, but he's going to excel on the court with the New York Knicks, the Atlanta Hawks, or whatever team decides to draft him, because we know that Zion Williamson is going to be the future of the NBA. I know guys like Giannis are a great story, and I know that guys like Luka Doncic and Trae Young are also a great story. But we need someone new, someone fresh, someone exciting, someone with an explosive game, someone that creates that controversy, and that's, of course, Zion Williamson. He does it for better or for worse. Zion Williamson is the guy. I mean, for Christ's sake, CBS even had to have a camera dedicated to Zion Williamson and following his every action, whether he was on the court or on the bench chilling. We know that there was a camera on him, and it's the reason why, in my opinion, that Zion Williamson is going to be the it guy. He is going to be the next poster child for the NBA, and I know this has taken away a lot from the NBA playoffs, but we've already seen, other than a few of the upsets, how the playoffs are going to shake out, and I think that everything is going to shake out relatively to what we're seeing. And of course, we have the Lakers news, but I just think that this is a little bit more important to talk about because I think a lot of people are worrying, and especially guys in the upper guys like TNT and ESPN are going to figure out who's going to be the guy that we're going to cover next. And in my opinion, that guy is going to be Zion Williamson for ESPN, TNT, and whatever sports show ABC is going to cover the NBA for here on out. But anyway, guys, this has been your boy Bernie here on The Charge, giving the latest NBA news and rumors and also basketball opinions. And before I sign out, guys, I want to ask you guys your opinion on who the poster child for the NBA is going to be for the future. Is it going to be a guy in Giannis, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, another young player like Luka Doncic or Trae Young? Who do you guys think is going to be the face of the NBA once LeBron retires? I would love to know your guys' opinion, like I said, in the comment section down below. But also, guys, don't remember to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel to make sure you don't miss our NBA content. We, of course, have videos talking about a guy in Zion Williamson, John Morant, whatever you like to talk about, Trae Young, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, the Lakers turmoil and telenovela-esque program with them, then you gotta hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.